iPhone 18. Pro Max leaks, just gut punch the timeline. Hold on, a translucent back that spies on its own guts. Yeah, Apple's not playing safe anymore, and if Ming and Digital Chat Station are right, this 2026 beast rewrites the upgrade playbook before the ink dries. We're talking a 2nm A20 chip that chills under fire, variable apertures ending video stutter hell, and Siri spiking Google's Gemini for brains on steroids. But rewind that launch chaos first. Pro drops September, base lags weeks behind. Apple staggering like a boxer sensing blood. You feel that itch yet? The one where your 16 Pro whispers, "Betray me"? Stick through the haze because this isn't rumor roulette. It's the insurrection we've hungered for. We've all nursed that quiet fury, shelling out for a slab that promises the moon but delivers a lukewarm flicker, leaving you mid-hike with bars mocking your solitude. I remember testing betas in a Reno blackout, Siri fumbling basics while the heat baked my palm like bad karma. No more ghosts in the machine. These leaks straight from Kuo's supply chain whispers and chat stations' factory echoes paint a rebellion. Start with the rollout Rupture. Pro and Pro Max hit shelves September 2026. But the Vanilla 18 and that elusive Air, staggered drop, weeks adrift. Apple's first fractured launch, calculated chaos to hoard Pro hype, or a bid to flood shelves without cannibalizing dreams. Envision the frenzy. Early birds snag the elite, latecomers chase the affordable glow-up. It's not mercy, it's mastery, turning weight into weapon. Yet looped to the heart, the A20 thrum on TSMC's 2nm forge, a thermal whisper where the A19 wheezed efficiency surges, AI ignites without the sweat, and 12 gigs RAM floods every tier, nuking that base Pro chasm we've cursed since the 14th. Picture your commute. Neural engine devours edits, no lag ghosts, just silk. But pause, curveball uncoils in the cooling crypt, that stainless vapor chamber from the 17 Pro Max. Refined now, steel-sheathed for even heat exile, sustaining 4K marathons or AR brawls without throttle tantrums. And battery? Stack cell sorcery yields 10 to 15% endurance leap, same shell, no bulk, 30 watts wired holds, 25 watts MagSafe lingers. But who needs plugs when runtime redeems the rush? If you're grinding dawn patrols like me, this pivot rescues that dawn haze, turning 1 more % please into forgotten folklore. Now the lens labyrinth where leaks lacerate complacency, main 48 megapixels, Bloom's variable aperture blades, per Kuo's November Oracle and chat stations echo. Light tamed like a pro rig, no daytime stutter when panning sunsets, just buttery blur control and edge-carved details that flex on feeds, ultrawide mirrors at 48 megapixels, periscope scales to 64 megapixels with 10 times reach, your wildlife whispers or stadium steals, compressed clean Pro Max temps a 200 megapixels stacked Titan, early sketches only. But if it ships, low light HDR blooms, AI video alchemizes footage, from frantic to filmic, neural engine slashing process ghosts, telephoto, aperture widens for noise exile, bokeh breathing natural over the 17's grainy grit, bust or boon, this camera creed, echo, zoom revolt below if it hooks your shutter finger, top vision snag my next dispatch nod, yeah, reeks of overpromise, till it re-architects your capture ritual, turning crop regrets to canvas triumphs. Connectivity coils tighter too, C2 modem sheds, Qualcomm chains for Apple's custom byte, mmWave 5G unchained, Wi-Fi 7 weaving webs, Bluetooth 6.1 testing latency's grave, satellite, full 5G skies, via SpaceX whispers, no dead zone dirges, hike the wilds, fish the fringes, internet shadows. Your stride, display dynasty endures, 6.3-inch Pro, LTPO OLED at 120 Hz 6.9, Max sibling, bezels blushed even, ceramic shield next gen for scar resistance brightness, 3,400 nits peak, blinding rivals, though Max Tech murmurs 3,600 to claw Android's crown. Either way, sun glare surrenders. Dynamic Island shrinks, sly. Under-display Face ID prototypes tease but defer to 19. Its differentiation dressed as evolution, like the notch's timid trim on the 13th. And that camera control? Capacitive swipes axed for pressure purity, chat stations call, ending my accidental apocalypse mid-snap, relocated palm-nestled Apple. This spot's sabotage. Software's the schism, Apple's forking $1 billion yearly to Gemini's vault, custom brew through private clouds, data locked like Fort Knox Siri evolves, responses razor, banter breathes, context clings, your remind me mid-chaos whims, fulfilled sans friction, in-house models simmer parallel. This Google's graphed a turbo to tomorrow, privacy's vow unbroken, but the entombed oracle, that translucent veil, frosted glass rectangle peaking battery bastion, and logic labyrinth per digital chat station's factory furtive. Not nothing's neon scream, but a subtle specter. First iPhone autopsy alive. Tease, it triumphs barring the breach of secrecy soul, past the chassis clamor. This iPhone 18 Pro Max Odyssey isn't iteration, it's Apple's neural nirvana bid. Gate all around, transistors torching leakage legacy since 13. Modems marrying silicon for seamless swaps. Satellites stitching skies. iOS Imperium versus Android's sprawl declaring comments. Wait the year or pounce the 17. We vanguard skeptics, unmasking the mirage before marquees mock us. You're the decoder, my leaks are your lore. From staggered salvos to translucent taunts, a 20 apotheosis to Aperture anthems. This iPhone 18 Pro Max leak mosaic murmurs revolution, not refresh. With Quo and Chat Station as our cartographers, cling to your 17 glow or cut loose for 2026's siren. Thump, like if this unraveled your weight. What's the gut punch upgrade that seals it? Pledge subs for the reprisal renders at dawn. Devour my Apple apostasy saga next. It's the unbowed blueprint, and if thermal tyranny torments your trials, Snag Anchor's nano 45 watts beast, below slimmer than Cupertino's bulk, 45 watts, blaze with active shield 3.0 guarding the gale, cable coiled 6 feet for nomad nights, undercutting Apple's vanity by miles. Hail a comrade chained to lag, let's liberate together, later shadows, stay unyielding. Peace out.